Hey everyone, I'm back with another Commander Legends opening. This is Batosai 83 Gaming. I'm Nathan. We got two pre-releases to open today. So let's get right into it. And I'm just gonna skip over the commons this time because that last video was kinda long. So we're gonna go up. We got a command tower, that's always good. And I guess I'll breeze through the commons because there's some good commons. Got a Vow of Lightning, Thirst for Knowledge, Pride of the Perfect, First Rare, Body of Knowledge, 3 and 2 blue for a star creature avatar. Body of Knowledge's power and toughness are each equal to the number of cards in your hand. You have no maximum hand size. Whenever Body of Knowledge is dealt damage, draw that many cards. I think this card could be pretty sweet, but we'll see what happens with it. First legend is Kedis Emberclaw Familiar. So 1/1 for 1 and a red. Legendary Elemental Lizard. Whenever a commander you control deals combat damage to an opponent, it deals that much damage to each other opponent. And it has partner. And then we've got Keskit, the Flesh Sculptor. A 1/3 legendary human artificer for 2 and a black. Tap, sacrifice 3 other artifacts and or creatures. Look at the top 3 cards of your library, put 2 into your hand and the other into your graveyard. And it has partner. And then the first foil is an Annoyed Altasaur. Alright. And then a zombie token. Alright. Let's go into the next pack. Alright. Skim through these commons. Sky Diamond, Commander Sphere. Alright. First uncommon. Untangible Virtue. And then a Mask of Memory, Patron of the Valiant. And then the rare is the Red-White Battleland, Spectator Seating. Enters the battlefield tapped unless you have 2 or more opponents. Taps for red or white. It's pretty good. First legend is Emoti, Celebrant of Bounty. 3 green blue for a 3/1 legendary Naga Druid with Cascade. That gives spells you cast with converted mana cost 6 or greater Cascade. And then, the Ghost of Ramirez de Pietro. It's a legendary spirit pirate, a 2/3 for 2 and a blue. It can't be blocked by creatures with toughness 3 or greater. And whenever it deals combat damage to a player, choose up to 1 target card in the graveyard that was discarded or put there from the library this turn. Put that card into its owner's hand, and it has partner. And the foil, etched foil, Emoti, Celebrant of Bounty. Nice. Man, that looks pretty good. Let's... the lighting's not the best here, but look at that. Shiny. And then a soldier token. Alright. Now, I wonder how many of those etched foils we can get. We didn't get any last time. Let's see. Commons. Another command tower. That's good. Alright. First uncommon is a Scholar of the Ages. And then a Confiscate. And then another Kuambaj, or a Kuambaj Witches. The other one was in the last video. I love this card. I love this art. And the rare is the Veneral's Disc. This is an artifact for 4 mana that enters the battlefield tapped. And you pay 1, tap it to destroy all artifacts, creatures, and enchantments. It's good. It's just good. Good. First legend, Sayani, Eye of the Storm. It's a 3/2 flyer for 3 and a blue. Legendary Jin Monk. Whenever she attacks, scry X, where X is the number of attacking creatures with flying. And partner. And then, Abomination of Llanowar. It's a legendary elf horror. Star for 1 green black. With vigilance and menace. And its power and toughness are each equal to the number of elves you control plus the number of elf cards in your graveyard. This card, I really like this card. This card is sweet. And then the rare foil is an Ordeal of Nylea with a Prismatic Piper and an Elf Warrior.
Let me see that.
What?
Ooh. I don't even know.
Alright, on to the next pack. Omen Speaker. Alright. First uncommon, Return to Dust. Then a Vow of Torment. A Dreamstone Hedron. And a Reshape the Earth. It's a sorcery for 6 green, green, green. So 9 mana. It's a mythic. Search your library for up to 10 land cards. Put them onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle your library. This card is, while expensive, is also very powerful. And I expect this to see play in Commander. I'm probably going to end up putting it in my Gitrog EDH deck, but that's just me. Alright. Legend number 1. Prava of the Steel Legion. It's a legendary cat soldier for 2 and a white. She's the 1/4. And as long as it's your turn, creature tokens you control get +1/+4. Then you can pay 3 and a white to create a 1/1 white soldier creature token. And she has partner. And then we have Lathiel, the Bounteous Dawn. It's a rare legend, legendary unicorn. It's a 2/2 with lifelink for 2, a green and a white. At the beginning of each end step, if you gained life this turn, distribute up to that many +1/+1 counters among any number of other target creatures. That's pretty sweet. And then the foil is an Anointer of Valor. And then we have a Monarch token with all of the words that it's supposed to have. Just in case you didn't know, when it was originally printed in Conspiracy 2, they left off the word of, so it read at the beginning your end step, and it was just hilarious. Alright. Pack number 5 here. Nothing fantastical in the commons. First uncommon is a Volcanic Dragon. Then a Daring Saboteur. And a Shimmermere. And then the rare is a Necrotic Hex. 6 and a black for a sorcery. Each player sacrifices 6 creatures. You create 6 tapped 2/2 black zombie creature tokens. We got a legend in Togo, Goblin Weaponsmith. 2/2 for 2 and a red. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, create a colorless equipment artifact creature or artifact token named Rock with equipped creature has 1 tap sacrifice rock. This creature deals 2 damage to any target and equip 1. And it of course has partner. Then the next one is Tuya Bearclaw. She is a 2/2 for 1 red and a green. And whenever she attacks, she gets +X until end of turn, where X is the greatest power among other creatures you control. And the foil is a Revenant, which I'm really liking this new art for Revenant. I'm pretty sure this is new art. Doesn't look like the last Revenant we had. And then we got another Prismatic Piper and a Spirit token. Alright, pack 6. Alright. Looking for anything good in the commons. Did not find anything good in the commons. Alright. We have a First Response, a Noxious Dragon, and a Sifter Worm. And then the rare is an Emberwild Captain. It's a 4 mana, 3 and a red for a 4/2 creature Djinn Pirate, which is just a fun creature type. When it enters the battlefield, you become the Monarch. And then whenever an opponent attacks you while you're the Monarch, Emberwild Captain deals damage to that player equal to the number of cards in their hand. This seems like a fun card to play with. And then the first legend is Alina, Kessig Trapper. 4 and a red for a 4/3 human scout with first strike. That taps for an amount of red equal to the greatest power among creatures you control that entered the battlefield this turn. And she has partner. And then we have Slurk, All Ingesting. A legendary ooze for a 5 and a green. It's a 0/0 that enters the battlefield with 5 +1/+1 counters. And then when it or another creature you control dies, if it had a +1/+1 counter on it, you put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control that has a +1/+1 counter on it. And it has partner. And then foil Spontaneous Mutation. And an Angel token. Alright. Keep it going. Viscera, always good. Alright. We got Golem Artisan, Fathom Fleet Swordjack, whatever. Scaled Behemoth, and then Sakashima's Protege. This card's fun. It's a 3/1 for 4 blue. It's a shapeshifter with Flash and Cascade. And you may have Sakashima's Protege enter the battlefield as a copy of any permanent that enters the battlefield this turn. The card is fun. Then we have a Dargo the Shipwrecker. It's a 7/5 legendary giant pirate for 6 and a red. As an additional cost to cast this spell, you may sacrifice any number of artifacts and or creatures. This spell costs 2 less to cast for each permanent sacrificed this way, and 2 less to cast for each other artifact or creature you sacrifice this turn. And it has Trample and Partner. Then we have, again, Arcanum Weaver. It's a rare legend for Mardu colors. That's a red, a white, and a black. You get a 2/3 legendary human wizard with red, white, black, tap, sacrifice an enchantment, return target enchantment card from your graveyard to the battlefield. And the foil is a Scrounging Bunder with a Thrall token. And then, whoop, we have things falling. Another Viscera here. Alright. We have a Pen and Blade, a Brass Herald, a Stinger Fling Spider, and a Mana Drain. That's nice. For those that don't know, it's a instant for blue and blue counter target spell. At the beginning of your next main phase, add an amount of colorless mana equal to that spell's converted mana cost. This card is real good. Really good. First legend is Ardenn, Intrepid Archaeologist. Beginning of combat on your turn, you may attach any number of auras and equipment you control to target permanent or player with Partner. And he is a 2/2 for 2 and a white. And then another rare, Averna the Chaos Bloom. For green, blue, red, you get a 4/2 legendary elemental shaman that reads, as you cascade, you may put a land card from among the exile cards on the battlefield tapped, which I think is pretty sweet. And then foil Briarblade Adept with a Monarch token. Alright, so that was a good pack. Got an Averna and a Mana Drain. Ah, man. Let's hope for some more good luck like that. Alright. In the news of former rares, we have a Burning Anger uncommon, a Skilled Animator, a Guildless Commons, the colorless Karoo land, and then we have an Austere Command, which is always just a good card to have. It's a sorcery for 4 and 2 white. You get to choose 2, destroy all artifacts, destroy all enchantments, destroy all creatures with converted mana cost 3 or less, or destroy all creatures with converted mana cost 4 or greater. Like I said, just a good card. First legend is Anara, Wolvid Familiar. It's a 4/4 for 3 and a green. Legendary Wolf Beast. And as long as it's your turn, commanders you control have indestructible. And it has Partner. It seems like a pretty good card. And then we have Glacian, Power Stone Engineer. 5 and a blue for a 3/6. You can tap it and tap X untapped artifacts you control to look at the top X cards of your library. Put one of those cards into your hand and the rest into your graveyard. And he has Partner. And then, foil rare, Magus of the Order. The newest in the Magus cycle. It's a 3/3 creature human wizard for 2 and green. And then you can pay a green and tap her to sacrifice her and another green creature. And search your library for a green creature card, put it on the battlefield, and shuffle your library. It's just natural order on a stick, and it's pretty good. With a treasure token. All right. We got 3 packs left. Man. Here's hoping for another one of those etched foils, but of one that I'll actually play, like Lisa or something. Oh, man. Fire Diamond. I don't think I gotten one of those yet. Elvish Doomsayer's pretty good. Opal Palace. Alright. We have an Ingenuity Engine. A Strength of the Pack. A Frenzied Saddle Brute. And then the rare is an Armored Sky Hunter. 3 and a white for a 3/3 flyer. It's a Cat Knight. Whenever it attacks, look at the top 6 cards of your library, and you may put an aura or equipment card from among them onto the battlefield. If an equipment is put on the battlefield this way, you may attach it to a creature you control. And then you put the rest of the cards on the bottom of your library in a random order. That seems like it could be a lot of fun. Alright. Then we have Halana, Kessig Ranger. It's a legendary human archer for 3 and a green. She's a 3/4 with reach. And whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, you may pay 2. And when you do, that creature deals damage equal to its power to target creature, and she has partner. And then we have another rare legend, Jared Carthalion, True Heir, red, green, white for a 3/3 legendary human warrior. When he enters the battlefield, target opponent becomes the monarch, and you can't become the monarch this turn. And if damage would be dealt to Jared while you're the monarch, prevent that damage and put that many +1/+1 counters on it. It seems like a lot of, well, it seems like it could be fun in a monarch build. I mean, clearly. And just the fact that some of these old characters are getting cards for the first time is awesome. Then we have a foil Elvish Visionary and another monarch token. Huh. Thought I had to sneeze there. Alright. Second to last pack. Let's get some more good stuff. We have a Mindless Automaton, a Monstrous Onslaught, a Slaughter the Strong, yet another card that used to be a rare, and then Blade Griff Prototype. It's a 3/2 flyer for 5 generic mana. And whenever Blade Griff Prototype deals combat damage to a player, destroy target non-land permanent of that player's choice that one of your opponents controls. That's a nice little political tool. Alright, I don't think I'd seen that one before. Cool. And then we have Breaches, Brazen Plunderer. It's a 3/3 with Menace for 3 and a red, legendary Goblin Pirate. And whenever one or more pirates you control deal damage to your opponents, exile the top card of each of those opponents' libraries. You may play those cards this turn, and you may spend mana as though it were mana of any color to cast those spells. And he has partner. And then another rare legend, Kodama of the East Tree. It's a 6/6 with reach for 4 green. Whenever another permanent enters the battlefield under your control, if it wasn't put onto the battlefield with this ability, you may put a permanent card with equal or lesser converted mana cost from your hand onto the battlefield, and it has partner. And then the foil is a Renegade Tactics, and we have a copy token. Alright, last pack.
I want to open it.
And I'm going to let my son open it. Oh, I'm going to open it, shuffle through the commons, and then pass it over to my son.
Yeah.
Thorn of the Black Rose, always good.
And I'm going to sit where you were sitting.
Yep. All right. And then, here we go.
What?
Here we go. Hold it like right there. Just like that. We haven't opened the armory. Victimize. A Lore Seeker Stone. And then the last rare is an Elvish Dreadlord. Stop. It's a zombie elf with Death Touch, a 3/3 for 3 black. And when it dies, each elf creature or each non-elf creatures get -3/-3 until end of turn. And then it has Encore for 5 black. Which, if you don't know, Encore reads, pay 5 black, exile this card from your graveyard. For each opponent, create a token copy that attacks that opponent this turn, if able. They gain haste. Sacrifice them at the beginning of the next end step. Activate only as a sorcery. Alright. And then we have Radiant, Sarah Archangel. It's a 6/4 for 6 and a white. She's a legendary angel with flying. You can tap another untapped creature you control with flying to have Radiant, gain protection from the color of your choice till end of turn. And she has partner. I really like Radiant as a character. This card's fine, but it's not great. And then we have Captain Vargas Wrath. It's a legendary orc pirate, 1/1 for a blue and a red. And whenever he attacks, pirates you control get +1/+1 until end of turn for each time you've cast a commander from the command zone this game. That seems pretty alright. And then the last foil is a Preordain. That's awesome. A foil Preordain.
Whoa.
Look at that. Look at that. Alright. And then the last token is a soldier. Alright. Well.
That was it.
Yep, that was it.
That was it for today.
Move. Alright. Well, we got some cards. I mean the big thing we got was the where'd it go? The Mana Drain. Mana Drain is really good.
How is it really good?
Tell you later. But well, that was it for this. This might be the last Commander Legends we open on this channel. There's not really much else I want from this set, and what else I want from this set is only like commons and uncommons, so there's no point in buying more boosters when I can just buy the singles. Especially when also a lot of what I want are these etched foils, which I think look really good. But yeah, that was it. You've been watching Batosai 83 Gaming. Like I said, my name is Nathan, and we'll catch you next time. Don't know what I'll be opening next time, or I don't even know if it's going to be an opening. We could do deck techs, I guess. I could show off commander decks. It's whatever. Just let me know in the comments if you have an idea of what else you want. Because like I said, it's also not just going to be Magic. We could also do Pokemon on this channel and stuff like that. And well, please remember to like and subscribe. And if you want to share, that'd be great too. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.